Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Dehabhimane Galite Vijnate Paramatmani, यत्र यत्र मनो याति तत्र तत्र समाधयः. All the problems begin not because of body identification. The problems begin when we take body identification as the real. There is no issue, there is no problem that our reflection appears in the mirror. No problem. The problem is when we take that reflection as real, then the whole samsara begins. Then what will be our approach? Our approach will be try to improve the reflection which does not exist. This is all samsara. Now if you watch among our life, one person wants to improve or help others, and the others don't exist. How can you help somebody who doesn't exist? Because of this. So this avidya. Now avidya is what? The knowledge cannot be divided. Knowledge is infinite. Infinite doesn't have fractions. Then we can imagine. So in the space we imagine north, east, west, south. Does it mean it is like that? That the space in the north is holy and the space in the south is materialistic? No. Then what are they? They are imposed conditions on the space and thereby some name is given. So, if we want to define a husband, so what is the form of the husband? Rupa. And what is the name of that Rupa? Both of them are useful for lifting the bags, but they are not real. See? And if we take something which is not real as real, nobody in the world can help us. This is how the avidya functions. Pari jiti na meli avidya he jakali bandha mokshi ghali bandho niya. So when the ignorance is operating or it is not operating, it leads us either in the bondage or in the freedom. So both of them are, the bondage and freedom is the baby of this avidya. See? Therefore, mokshachi bandha hoye. तरी मोक्ष शब्द कसा आहे? अज्ञाना घरी त्राये वावगी याची. This is another important thing. If you consider I am liberated, what does it mean? It means first we have to accept I was in bondage. Now find out who is binding us. Just only cool thinking will reveal the secret. Are the directions binding us? No. Are the objects binding us? No. Are our sense organs attached to the objects? No. Vision is not attached to any color. Mind is not attached to any thought. And therefore, all kinds of thoughts come in the mind, good and bad. If the mind was attached to a particular thought, then other thoughts will never come. See? And the ultimate, we are not even attached to our body. Just recognize, करना कुछ नहीं है. When we are old, we sing that dumb song. हम भी अगर बच्चे होते, नाम हमारा होता डब्लू बबलू, खाने को मिलते लड्डू. You ask the children, they have got only one dream. When I am grown up, I will do this, I will do that. Who is attached even to body? My friends, when we go to sleep, what we do? Our obsession is slowly dropped. Therefore, when again and again we recognize this, that I am tired and therefore I go to sleep, then I am awake, then I am fresh. So that dumb I is still there. So earlier I was tired, now I am not tired. Earlier I was a failure, now I am not a failure. Earlier I was happy, now I am married. See friends, the whole problem is we are maintaining this I. Till such time we maintain this I, we are in the field of ignorance or avidya. Now the second point. See, knowledge is infinite. Jnanam, infinite. When that infinite knowledge expresses through some conditionings, then the limitations of the conditionings are imposed on the knowledge. For example, take the bulbs. Now, electricity behind it is not having any power. Do we go to the petrol pump and tell the person, give me 50 horsepower petrol? It is not in the petrol. This we have to just recognize, karna kuch nahi. So the car moves not because of petrol, not because of the engine, but when an unholy wedlock happens between the petrol and the engine, then somebody is born. And who is that? That is horsepower. Now that horsepower is pulling the car, the engine as well as the petrol. Now be very attentive. These experiments, they will clear all our doubts. We switch on the car, horsepower is born. HP1. Switch off. Gone. Then again switch on. HP2. Do it n number of times. Now analyze. Is H1 equal to H2, HP2? Is the HP3 is the summation of H1 plus H1, HP1 plus HP2? Think. Now when we switch off, where the horsepower goes? it can go somewhere if it exists. Friends, because something appears, because something useful, doesn't mean it is real. See, I always used to have this issue. How they must have drawn the longitudes and latitudes on the globe. So they must be taking a big helicopter with lot of paint and then moving upward. No, but in between there is a water. How can it? And then the globe is moving also. So they will become like, spiral. Where are those lines? Those lines are useful. Because of that, you can have your perfect GPS. But does it mean they are real? See, friends, this principle, if we understand, we will be neither in bondage nor liberated. The more you reflect on this. So, like every time we switch on the car, a new horsepower is born. If this is understood, now go back. In every dream, there is a new dreamer. In one dream, I was a Swami. In other dream, I was a disciple. In the third dream, I was a dacoit. In the fourth dream, I was a police officer. Any relation between them? No relation. Has anybody ever written autobiography of a dreamer? We write autobiography of a victim. If we are really meaning spiritual life, then either write autobiography of a dreamer or don't write autobiography of a waker. If for every dream separate dreamer, then for every waking experience there is a separate waker. Friends, many years before I was in Dehradun for my talks, and that Maharaja of Jagannath Puri, he was staying here that time. So I was his guest. So they have organized interview so that they can publish in the newspaper. That lady came, Swamiji, these are the questions. I'll come in the evening for interview. I said, I don't read anything second time. Take it. Are you ready? I said, you are ready? Yes, start. He started one by one question. Got sufficiently frustrated. Finally, she got so angry and said, okay, last question. How do you want to leave your footprints in this world when you die? I said, first of all, you will not see my footprints because you are going to die before me. Fully frustrated. Then I told, my dear, those who walk in the mud, they leave the footprints. The birds don't leave the footprints behind. Friends. Then how this waker is taken as one? Because take each waker and so many of them and put a thread of consciousness through them and create an illusory personality of somebody. You can describe the garland very well. It is so beautiful, it is colorful, it is long, it is short. You can describe. But if you cut the thread, separate the flowers and weigh, nothing is lost. The flowers are there, the thread is there. Now the question is, where the garland has gone? Died? It can die if it existed. There is one text worth studying. Sanat Sujatiya. After giving Upadesh to Dhritarashtra by Vidurji, this topic comes. And there it is established death is an illusion. मरने भी नहीं देते. Nobody dies. The more you reflect on this, then you will come to know neither we are bound nor we are liberated. When an actor is acting on the stage, is he bound? When his act is over, is he liberated? Therefore, these are the two aspects of the same ignorance. Now, in popular language, we can use the word the notion. We are all leading notional life. We have got so many notions. One notion about ourselves, second notion about the world, third notion about God, fourth notion about spiritual practice, fifth notion about God realization, sixth notion about fulfillment in life. All notions, notions, notions. And notions are to be investigated to dissolve. But what normally is done, notions are replaced by another notion. Earlier notion was, I was very angry. Now the notion is, I am not very much angry. Earlier notion was, I was bound. Now my notion is, I am liberated. Therefore, this avidya, ignorance. So ignorance is what? Incomplete knowledge. So the truth is infinite, expressing through the limitation appears to have become limited. See? Like the mind is infinite, it expresses through the eyes as vision, becomes finite. Now, what is the finite in that expression of mind through the eyes? It can function only in a limited spectrum of light waves, Vibgyor. It cannot go beyond that. Be very attentive. Now, I will insist that whatever I see by my eyes, that alone is the truth. Otherwise, I don't believe. So, we are under the influence of avidya, ignorance, incomplete knowledge. On the basis of this, the questions come. One boy in Calcutta asked me this question. Bengalis only can ask such questions. Have you seen God? I said, why should I tell you? I want to know. You may want. I am not obliged to tell you. No. You are getting angry. I said, no, I am not getting angry. I am playing with you. No, the same type of question was asked by Vivekananda to Ramakrishna Paramahans. Therefore, I am asking you this. I said, you may be Vivekananda. I am not Ramakrishna Paramahans. Now, what is the error in this question? Error is God is an object of knowledge to be experienced through the sense organs. See? Can our eyes see themselves? Because eyes can see everything. That doesn't mean that eyes are capable of seeing themselves. Try yourself. Whichever way you may try, this way, that way, you cannot. See, friends. Therefore, avidya is these wrong notions born out of the incompleteness in knowledge because of the conditioning through which it is expressing. Now, what is the conditioning? Like we have taken sense organs, then our organs of action. Then our memory in probably in Chicago, many years before, one lady doctor, she said, Swamiji, my father has come from India and he is very frustrated. I said, tell something different, usual. No, you please help. I said, I can make you more frustrated. So I went to their house. I said, I don't talk without getting food. So I got the food, fresh from the fridge, goes into microwave, and like a pindadan, they give you. Swaha. Prosperity. So after eating, then I told the lady, I said, Amma, you go. I'll talk to your father. Now the father. Swamiji, I was the chartered accountant. I have done the all accountings of L&T. And I was known for that. Everything, all the final report sheets, all the figures, I used to remember by heart. That was my memory. I don't require type your computer. That was. But now lately I am forgetting. So I went to so many doctors, but they don't understand anything. I said, really, they don't understand. I agree with you. Then what should be done? I said, I got only one approach. Think properly. Now what is there to think? I said, now simply answer my question. Don't argue. When you were young, how many laddus you could eat? He said, I could eat comfortably, maybe about 20, 22 like that. Now, how many laddus you can eat? Now only I can look at the laddus, I can't eat. So, with age, your faculties are getting weak. Memory is also a faculty. This we understand that the lifting the weight by the hand is a strength. Everything which is expressing through the limitation is influenced by those limitations. And that limited expression of the infinite is called as ajnanam. And when we take that ajnanam as real, samsara begins. Then all our struggle is only to get rid of those conditionings. So what we do? One lady, after a retreat somewhere in Germany, asked me this question. Mr. Swami, you should have come in my life 25 years before. I said, even then I would not have married you. No, not for that. Then I would not have divorced 3 times. I said, now 4th time, don't do it, get married. No, the question is, now I realize it was because of my mistakes I divorced. See, friends, so when you are divorced, what you have done? First of all, I imagine she is my wife. I divorced. She is not my wife. But we are staying together as living in partners, but no more wife and husband. Then this is my Coca-Cola. That is his Coca-Cola. Can there be more dumb life than this? This is ajnanam. See, friends. Therefore, the real spiritual practice, mokshachi bandha hoye. We are already liberated. We are not in bondage. If our understanding is correct. One girl, probably in Mumbai, after satsang, she came crying in all their Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. When these ladies cried, it's very dangerous. Your clothes get spoiled. All the holes leak. Swamiji, why are you angry with me? I said, Amma, if I have to be angry, I'll be angry with God. You are 3rd class, who will be angry with you? So, you are not angry with me? I say, you don't deserve to be angry also. So, where was that? It was in her own mind. See, friends, the more we become aware of this, we are slowly functioning through the limitations and yet not getting influenced by those limitations. See, friends, therefore, mokshachi bandha hoy. Although we are not bound, yet we keep on imagining I am in bondage. Now, who can help us? There was a Guru Maharaj, got up in the morning and started crying. So all the disciples came. Guru Maharaj, what happened? What happened? I had a very bad dream, my dear disciples. Guru Maharaj, you only told us that dream is an illusion. And now you are crying. Don't teach me, but it was a very bad dream. Again started crying. Okay, you take a cup of coffee, you'll be all right. No, 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 it is a serious dream. You listen. Okay. I had a dream that I am a butterfly. And again started crying. Anyway, it was just a butterfly. Never mind. Now you are my guru. No, you allow me to talk. Yes. Now my question is, your guru was dreaming that he is a butterfly, or the butterfly is dreaming that she is your guru? No reply. See, friends, who is who? If you discard that butterfly as just a dream character, equally discard this guru character in the waking. See, Maharaj, नायमात्मा बलहीनेन लभ्यः नायमात्मा डरपोकेन लभ्यः. See, mokshachi bandha hoye. Never we are in bondage. We only keep on imagining. And that habit of imagination and projection is so much developed that we get caught up in our own creation. There was a lady and she was knitting something with the wool. And she had a cat. And that cat was always wanted to play with that wool ball. But the lady will not give. So she was sitting outside, nice sun, cold weather. And that very time, some bell rang. So she has to go inside to get her phone and reply. So she went, left everything there. Now the cat was happy. Now I can play with that ball. And the cat started playing with that ball. After playing for about 10-15 minutes, then she was surprised where the ball has gone. Where the ball has gone. Because the ball was unwinding and she got entangled in that. And her worry was not entanglement. Her worry was where the ball has gone. That is our worry. We only go on imagining and get entangled in our own imagination. Stop that. Swamiji, when will I get realized? Swamiji, when I will have God's vision? भगवान का दर्शन कब होगा? Imagine I am God. देख लिया? हाँ. What next? टुकुर टुकुर देखते रहो कब तक? I guarantee you, even if God stands in front of you, you will get tired. ठीक है यार, coffee ले आओ. You can do nothing beyond this. Friends, this objectivity in knowledge, when it is given a status of reality, it is called as bondage. Therefore, mokshachi bandha hoye. We are not in bondage. Don't struggle. Mumukshutvam. See? Viveka, Vairagya, Shama, Dama. If you go in the South India, Shama, Dama, they will be adding R to everything. So, and Mumukshuttam Chaiti, friends, we are neither bound nor liberated. We have to do nothing. Real spiritual practice is we should be the lazy Shiromani, like Vivek Chudamani. Stop doing everything and just be. In being, there are no efforts. In becoming, there is nothing but efforts. Therefore, mokshachi bandha hoy. Then, tari moksha shabda kaasa hai. Then why should we call it as a liberation or a moksha? Ajnana ghari traye vaogi achi. This bondage and liberation is valid only in the kingdom of ignorance. Now see, everything in this world is in pairs. Bondage, liberation, good, bad, joy, sorrows. Meaning what? Till such time we give value to these two factors. One is the dvandva and second is the dvaita. Dualism and duality. Everything in this world is existing in this dvandva as long as duality, dvaita is valid. Therefore, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, Prana bandhanat liyate manaha ekachintanat nashametyada. So by the physical everything external is okay, you become quiet. Then quietness is not liberation. Because quietness is against noise. Normally this is where we go wrong. Like you must have seen many places outside there is a board. Keep quiet. Meditation in progress. Don't disturb. Switch off all the lights and sleep. Why they switch off the lights in meditation is only for this purpose. Both the Guru and the disciple, they sleep. And when the light is on, they are awakened from sleep. We are constantly under the influence of this dvandva. So as much noise is a problem, much more silence is a problem. As much gain is a problem, much more loss is a problem. Friends, we have to transcend and go beyond the dualism, dvandva. Therefore, bondage and contemporary is liberation. Now the bondage is only imagined by us. I think you don't like me. Imagination. Then, no Baba, I like you. But then I feel that you don't like me. You are feeling right. What can you do? Friends, Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmana. We only make ourselves miserable. Therefore, these Bandha Moksha, these two words have value only Ajnanache Ghari. Only in the kingdom of ignorance, these two words are respected. He is bound and he is liberated. And the scriptures also tell, Jivan Mukta. When he was in bondage, nobody is in bondage. In Yoga Vasishta, this thought from there I like the most. Like in our dream, there are so many things and beings. Good and bad, human beings, animals, mountains, rivers, everything. When the dream is over, will we ever bother about what happened to those people in the dream? Gone. Over. Exactly the same way. We are in the dream of Brahmaji. Brahmaji is subtle body. You know subtle body? So Brahmaji is the subtle body at the samashti level. He has also four heads, Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankar. And he only projects the whole world. So we are all in his dream. And when his sleep is over, he wakes up. Will he bother who has gone where? Though he has done hell, a bad thing, send him to hell. In good things, in heaven. Where are they? See, friends, like every dream, a new world. Everything is over. Again, another dream, new world. Then nothing is created. Yatha purvam akalpayat. The same thing is going on again and again, again and again. Therefore, when we are in sleep, nothing is. When we wake up, what will come out? The same thing what was gone inside. If you have eaten a lot of pakoda, you will not get the belching of sweetness. If you are sleeping as a doctor, you don't wake up as an engineer. It's going on and on and on. And all these things have no impact on me because the one is not influenced by the many. Eka Chintana. So we have to start working on these lines. Colors and forms are many, vision is one. Now what we have to do here? What sadhana? Undue importance given to colors and forms should be deleted. You have come back to your vision. Undue importance given to the worldly objects deleted. You have come back to the sense organs. Slavery to the sense organs is gone. You have come to the mind. The impact of the dvandva, joy, sorrows, given up, we have come back to the I. And this I is fresh in every waking experience. In deep sleep, this I has gone, but the life is there. So this march from the periphery of our personality to the center is the spiritual practice wherein nothing is gained and nothing is lost. When objects are removed from in front of the eyes, there is no loss to the eyes. When added, there is no gain. This experience can neither be labeled as liberation nor freedom. You have gained nothing, nor you have lost anything. See, my friends, but then the same thing. Ko nama bandho katamesha agataha katham pratishthasya katham vimokshaha ko savanatma paramakka atma tayor viveka katametaducchatam. Where it comes, I forgot. Vivek Chudamani it comes. These are the 7 questions asked. In the whole Vivek Chudamani, the expansion of the 7 questions. We only keep on imagining, I am in bondage. You are free. Don't take life seriously. Then you will be very light in your life. Don't become heavy. Therefore, ajnana che dharitraye vaogiyachi. Therefore, what is this so-called liberation in our understanding, in the kingdom of ignorance? बागुला चेदी मरणे तोषावे की बाळपणे येरा तो नाही मा कोणे मृत्यू मानावा. For the children, when they are creating problems, They don't get sleep because the whole day they are sleeping. Now the parents are tired, they want to sleep. So they will be telling, look here, the ghost is coming, the goblin is coming from there, and that goblin will come and eat you. Keep quiet, close your eyes, sleep. So the child takes that ghost or the goblin as real, and then, Mummy, has he gone? No, he is telling, unless you sleep, he will not go. Okay, Mummy, I'm sleeping. And the child sleeps. Now, for the mother who knows that goblin or the ghost never existed, will she feel, thank God it has gone? See, friends, what a beautiful expression. Toshave ki balapane. For the child, oh God, that is gone. There was one girl, now she is in the UK, married, around 50s. When she was small, maybe about 5 years, we went to Badrinath. She was sitting with me. Swamiji, I want to sit with you. I said. And like, the monkey baby, she was sitting like this. And comfortably slept through and through the bus journey. So no question of tiredness. And when we went there, we were all tired and we wanted to sleep. So those days there was not better accommodation. So in one row on the corner I was sleeping. Next to me, her father. Next to her father, she was sleeping. Next to that, her mother, and 5, 6 people sleeping in one row. And this child, no sleep because whole day sleeping. Mommy, tell me some story. I am not getting sleep. Ask Swamiji, free. So I tried this trick. Look here, from that side, if you don't sleep, ghost will come. Okay, Swami, don't worry. I will ask the ghost the stories. Now, how can you frighten that child? See, friends, therefore, we are all miserable for nothing. What will you do after realization? Suppose you will go to heaven. Then what? 72. See, friends, it has no meaning. Therefore, बागुला चेली मरणे तोषा वेकी बाळपणे येरा तो नाही मा कोणे मृत्यू मानावा. Similarly, nobody has ever experienced death. And we are all afraid of death. Have you read the book Swamiji? Which book? Many Masters, Many Lives. That was the book written by a psychiatrist many years before. And it is a case study of a lady, Catherine, wherein he has taken her interview when she was in trance, and then she told, in this life I was in Egypt, and then I was burnt, and then I came here, then like that, so many. Therefore, he said, although I am Catholic, I believe there is rebirth. So that book was shown to me. I said, Mahatma Ji, don't go to Catherine, go to yourself. Whatever scriptures tell, whatever miseries you have, is because of your karma. Yes, you agree? Yes, I agree. Very good. Now, when that karma was done in this life or last life. In the last life, this body was there? No. You are there in other body, correct? Now, in this body, that body where you have done good or bad karma, that body is not available for suffering. You are suffering in a new body. Yes. When you are doing good or bad, this body will also die. Then you will suffer in another body. Yes. So what is your understanding? Who died and who born? The meaning is you are a continuous, unbroken experience. Where is bondage? Where is liberation? Why this topic is brought in our scriptures? to protect the Mahatmas from the people. Because all kinds of questions. Swamiji, why my wife is like that? Other people's wives are good. Now what I had to do? I had to console him. I can't condemn him directly. Then look here. In the last life, you have tortured her. That time she was doing Karwa Chauth. Now for 7 lives, she is not going to leave you. Swamiji, what to do? I said, no, you cannot undo the past. In the present, behave properly with her. Don't behave wrong way. Then next life, she will not be your wife. Really? Yes. Now what we have done? His attitude of blaming others for his misery is curtailed. Now attention is on yourself. See, friends. And we take it in a face value, go deeper. Then we come to know that we were neither born, nor changed, nor died. We are ever the same. Where is the bondage? Childhood has come and gone. What happened to us? Teenage has come and gone. What happened to us? Middle age is gone. We are the same. Don't go further, Swamiji. Old age will also go. Nothing will happen to you. Then what for liberation? अच्छा है, time pass हो रहा है. What will you do in liberation? All alone, boring there. यहाँ अच्छा है. Enjoy life, friends. Under the disguise of so-called spirituality, people are more miserable than average people. What happened to you? You are realize हो ही नहीं रहे. बेवकूफ. येरा तो नाही मा कोणी मृत्यू मानावा. Is neither death nor birth, neither bondage nor liberation. So hereafter, don't struggle for it. Suppose you are sitting sometime, you want to do meditation. It is not happening. Never mind. Then clean the house. Take a pocha and clean. Then the mind will say, no, I will meditate. Punishment karo, le aao life. Don't be frustrated in life. Make the mind frustrated, it will behave properly. See? Further example is given. Ghatache nahi pada, putaliyachi nagavana, manitase tozana, mano yekai. If the non-existing pot was broken, this is the statement. See? Ghatache nahi pada, non-existing pot, putaliya is broken. If somebody says like this, will you call him a wise person? If we are not in bondage, where is the place for freedom? We only imagine, friends. If we have to imagine, why not imagine something great? See? Only imagine. What is imagine? I am happy. Give it a try. But what happens? If I straight away walk from here, nobody will bother. But I want attention. Then I will do a drama. Oh God, everyone will come. What happened? If you give attention earlier, why I had to do this? All those who are pretending to be miserable, they are seeking attention. Friends, therefore, the non-existing pot, if it is broken, then can we call that person a wise one? When divorce happens, what happens to the husband or the wife? Think on this. Don't do it. Think on this. Nothing happens. Because there is nothing like husband and wife. I'll tell you this simple spiritual practice. What sadhana or spiritual practice the husband has to do to live as a man? Think only one thing. Don't take wife seriously. But if it's heavy, take her lightly. That's it. But we take the thing so seriously. The lighter you are in your disposition, you are closer to the divine. Earth so heavy, water's relatively light, fire has no weight, air has no shape size, space is the lightest, supports all the heavy things. Remain light. And where you are light, you don't react. And if you react, you have become somebody. Don't become somebody. It is so simple, my friends. We have to be rooted in this wisdom. That's it. Name, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Deep sleep, what do we get? And deep sleep, what we have lost. And yet, we are so much attached to the sleep that even in the satsanga or meditation, that is called a jhatka meditation. Therefore, that which is not, why worry? You are not in bondage. Don't feel, no, I am so unfortunate, I am lucky. See, other people are getting married 3-4 times and I am not getting married. That day I told you, one frustrated man, no, boy, maybe 25-30, not getting married, highly frustrated. Finally, those who are frustrated, they go to the palmist. They come to us, Swamiji, do you see the palm? I said, no, I show the palm. I don't see. So, can you see why I am not getting married? What graha are coming in between? So the palmist said, first of all, keep 300 rupees here. He take the 300 rupees. And all drama. You cannot get married. Why? Akhanda Ananda Yoga. No, you as God, Akhanda Ananda Yoga, you can never get married. Maharaj. Now be attentive. What did you get in this experience? Nothing. What you are lost? Nothing. This causeless bliss without reference to any blister is you. Don't become Gambhirananda all the time. Why your eyes are going halfway? Half realize. Like half mad. Don't get carried away by all those gimmicks. Relax. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. There used to be one lady somewhere, elderly lady, and she was not understanding English. But she used to come and sit. Her grandchildren used to tease her. Dadima, you are listening to English lectures of Swamiji. So I said, do you know she understands everything? Then I said, Mama, tell them what you understood today. She told in Hindi all what I have told. She was not educated. It is not by the words this experience is transferred. It is transword experience. One person recently in Hubli, he met me, came from somewhere. He said, Swamiji, uh, I don't know, nothing I understand, but I become relaxed and go home. How beautiful it is. There is nothing to understand. You stand under it. Relax. We make the spirituality a burden. Don't do that. म्हणून बंदची तावो वा मोक्ष के प्रस्तावो मरोनी केला ठावो अविद्यायया. Therefore, when the bondage itself is an illusion, then how moksha, how the liberation can be real? What is illusion? Illusion appears but doesn't exist. Then what is the impact? Impact is when we take illusion as real, samsara begins. And if we have recognized the world as an illusion, we will never be serious in life. See, friends, in one of my, talks somewhere, there was a big 5-6 Mahatma sitting, some Gita Jayanti or something like that. And then everybody has to talk 5 minutes, Gita, Gita, Gita. So one elderly Mahatma told me, that time I was young, Maharaj, don't mind, but you should not talk so lightly about Gita. I said, okay, Maharaj, Kshama Karna, I will talk very seriously. Over. Never argue with elders. They are gone case. Without listening to them, say yes. Over. They also forget yes about what? Benefit. These are the secrets of spiritual life. Then there was one commander who asked me, Swamiji, why did you tell him? I said, look here, he's an elderly person. We respect them. Why take them seriously? No, but I want to know. I said, look here, do you know you have studied Bhagavad Gita? What is said by Sanjay to Dhritarashtra? Bhagavan Sri Krishna, after having heard to this crying, dilapidated, frustrated Arjuna, Bhagavan Krishna did not join in Jugalbandi with him. Arre beta, what you are telling is so true. We should not. No, Prasanniva Bharata. He was smiling. He was from UP. He was smiling. Prasanniva. When the original Gita is delivered in a light mode, why you make it serious? But then this Gambhirata, that has become the permanent stay of spiritual life. No. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. We are all the expressions of the bliss. Where from the blisters have come? They are our creation. Therefore, manoni bandhachi vavo ka moksha ke prastavo. When bondage itself is an illusion, where is a place for moksha or the liberation? Maroni kela thavo avidyayaya. See? And therefore, this ignorance which is creating the bondage which was not there. We only imagine, I am very unlucky. God doesn't like me. You know our condition about God is like what? One elephant was crossing the river and there was one mosquito, he also wanted to cross. He got a free lift. So he sat on the tip of the hair of the tail of the elephant and crossed. After going there, now the mosquito thought, I must thank. He went near the ear of elephant. Thank you, dear. Thak, mar gaya. God has helped me. We are like mosquitoes. Relax, relax. Don't get lost in all these kinds of imaginary stories. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. This Amrutanubhava is really the experience of being. At this moment, you have a peculiar experience wherein you have gained nothing, you have lost nothing. Then what? Time pass. Make the whole life as a time pass. But then, now we are elders. Is it not we should give samskar to them before they will perform your samskar? Maharaj, relax, relax, relax. But don't relax. Why? Then where our market will go? Now, after having given this, now Dhaneshwar Maharaj is quoting the authority of Shaivagam and the Vaishnavagam, two of them. This is Bhagwan Dhaneshwar Maharaj doesn't, I am telling it. This is also established by Lord Shiva and Bhagwan Krishna. How it is, what it is, in our next satsang. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om